told you that I want to run away.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia. If you're new, welcome, nice to meet you. Make sure to subscribe and join the family. So if you watched my previous video, which I'll link in the card and in the description, about starting my art collection, then this is the second installment. So the first video, I actually purchased my first piece of canvas art from an artist that I really liked, Esther Franchuk, and this time I asked an artist to, well, I commissioned an artist for a piece. So Alex Kerr, I came across him on Etsy. I was just looking at some art on Etsy and I came across a really cool piece of Western horses and like cowboys walking in a sunset, and I just thought it was the coolest piece ever. And I started looking at some of his other pieces and it kind of followed like the same kind of theme, and I was gonna actually buy one of those as a print, but then I thought, why buy like something as a print that everyone can buy when I can just ask if he probably does commissions. And he actually did do commissions. It was about a month waiting list or something like that. So once I got around to it, I just sent him a few photos of inspiration. So I had some forest photos of like blue forest with fireflies and just really ethereal kind of thing, and that's really my style. Like I really like ethereal forests and like nostalgic kind of fantasy kind of thing. Well, not fantasy, I don't really like that word because it can be used for anything, but just really ethereal, otherworldly kind of forests. I love trees. So I asked him if he could do that, and I said I wanted blue, purples, pinks, and I want a horse in the middle. And then I found a horse on Pinterest that I really liked, and I thought, this is a cute horse, can you put this horse in there? So anyway, here is the piece and we are gonna unbox it together. I haven't seen, well, he showed me a few pictures, but obviously pictures can only show you so much. And one thing I'll say before I open it is that yes, I'm an artist myself and I could paint this myself in my style, but I like to support other artists and see things in their own style and their interpretation, because I could paint the same thing and it will look completely different to what Alex obviously has done and what another artist has done. And I just really like other people's styles, and who doesn't want something of their favorite artist in their home that is personalized and customized to what that person likes. So this will fit perfectly with like my mind, like the things that I see in my mind, and then also the theme of the house that I would want to have in the future. I'm really excited because this is something that I've been so excited to see for a while now. Oh, it's very well packaged. Alex Kerr. Do I have a knife? A craft knife. It always comes in handy. Suitable for opening up art pieces. I've got like butterflies. Wow, this is like past the parcel. Very well packaged. Okay, I can see bubble wrap. That's so loud. Okie dokie, that's slightly underwhelming. I actually thought it was a canvas. It's a canvas panel. I'm not a fan of canvas panels. I have painted on canvas panels a few times, and yeah, it's not something that I will be continuing on in the future because I really don't like canvas panels. So I'm slightly disappointed that I didn't know that, but hey, let's just see what the painting looks like. I'm so like disappointed. Wow. here is a piece. I'll do some close-ups. I suppose I could frame it because it hasn't been varnished or anything, so I look a little bit more disappointed in this because I know that he paints in oils, and oils are supposed to move. The cools recede and the warms come forward. But as I was looking at this painting, there was no movement at all. It looks like all of the colors have been neutralized. So I'm not sure if that was a stylistic choice, but I was just expecting to see some movement with the oils. The colors are there. It's very whimsical. He's got all of the different features that I asked him for. Let me have a really good look at this first before I actually come to my final conclusion. Okay, I had a good look at it and gathered my thoughts. It's definitely not what I was expecting, but it is everything I asked him to do. I am happy that I have it. It is a really nice piece, and I will have it in my gallery wall when I set up like a space where I'm going to put all of my paintings, because I haven't set up a dedicated space for all my paintings yet, but I do plan on having a gallery wall with all of my favorite art prints, commissions and things, and just art collections. I am starting my own art collection. This is the second canvas piece. Let's put that here. So it's the second canvas piece that I have, and I guess it's nice to have something different because, yeah, it's just nice to have something different and see people's interpretations. The one thing about that is that, yes, you can say what you want, but you might not always get it because, again, as I said, it is the artist's own interpretation. So sometimes you can maybe a little bit, like, it may not be everything that you wanted it to be, but it's a bit hit and miss when it comes to commissioning artists. That's why, well, there's two categories. You can either choose like an artist, like look through so many different artists to see if they can do your particular style or thing that you want, or you can commission artists that you actually like to create something in their interpretation. And I think where I was a little bit disappointed is that I wasn't necessarily, I was doing a bit of both instead of just choosing one or the other. I wanted something really, really particular, but I kind of chose my favorite artist to do it in their style, which doesn't really work if you want to have something particular. And I guess I kind of forgot that when I commissioned Alex. I had my own idea of what I really, really wanted, and I expected him to understand that, which is really silly on my part. So I'm not upset or disappointed or anything in what Alex has given me, because he's given me something in his style, and I appreciate that because I do like his art and it is a really, really nice piece. So I have to say that because there's nothing wrong with it at all. I'm happy with this piece and I'm happy that I have it, and it's so cool to have a piece of Alex's art now in my collection. So now I have Esther Franchuk, I have Alex Kerr, and I have another installment in this series which I'm so excited about, that I think I am gonna continue to commission artists with pieces. But what I've learned because I'm a beginner at this, so what I've learned at the beginning of my journey is to not expect to, like, don't have your own interpretation of what you think is gonna look like, because it won't be what you're thinking unless you've chosen an artist that can do that specific style that you're thinking. So that's a top tip for anyone who wants to start commissioning artists for pieces. But thank you so much, Alex, for this. And yeah, it's very fun and exciting. Yeah, it was a long process to get this piece, but I'm so happy that I have it now. And if any of you want to check out Alex's art, I'll link his Etsy down below for you. And yeah, I'm just really happy that I can support other artists as well, and like artists that I like and enjoy their work. So yeah, I might buy some of his prints later on in the future, but for now I'm just happy that I have my own custom piece. And as you can see, this is a piece that I'm working on, and it's got all the colors that I mentioned to Alex, because blue, purple and pink are my favorites, and that's what I like personally to use in my artwork as well, which I've learned over the months of really learning and experimenting and stuff. So yeah, it just fits in so nicely with my whole aesthetic and stuff. So I would encourage everyone to commission artists to make personal things for them. As I said, choose which category you're gonna use. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.